Unidentified fleet, you have entered a restricted area. Turn back immediately or be destroyed.
Oh, come now, brother. That's no way to greet a guest.
And guests are typically invited, Gabriel.
It's not my idea, brother. Rebute has sent us to train the 13th. He fears they've become a little dull.
Insolent bastard! I will see you on the field. We play and call it work.
Mini Wargamer Dave here from MiniWargamer.com, here with WintersSEO. Welcome, Wargamers, to another Banter Batrep. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
I'm frothing with excitement right now. I've met you before.
Yes, this is
You've
true.
come to the thing.
I have.
We've done a battle report on Mini Wargaming. We've done a battle report for WintersSEO, and
Yes,
they were both
yes.
a draw.
Yes, that's true.
This is literally the tiebreaker.
Breaker. Scenario.
So the
Yeah.
Flesh Terrors and the 13th are meeting in a biodome on Baal after the devastation of Baal. We've set up this biodome for you here, and we're keeping it nice and simple. And it's a Banter Batrep.
True,
So
true.
we want max banter, max carnage, so just smash each other, and there's 6 objectives down on the table, and he who controls the objectives at the end of the game wins. 1 point for each objective. I just made it up.
Very good.
So if
I
you
agree.
control 3 and I control 3, there is a possibility for a draw, but I think it's going to be 4 turns of us just crushing each other and then trying to remember to score something by the end of the game.
Corners, please.
Red versus blue.
Uh-huh. We're both successor chapters.
Yeah, not a Primaris in sight.
True.
It's
on
lovely.
both sides, yes. And even though he's the size of a Primaris, thank you very much, Siege Studios.
That is the studios. They
That
did a
is a
lovely
complete job.
They did a lovely job on him. Look at that, it's beautiful. Yeah.
The most important thing is that they're painted red because they want to stay true to their roots. And I think you know what I mean by this.
Yeah, the Blood Angels for the Emperor, cleanse the galaxy of heretics and chaos.
Things in reserve, this is what we're looking at, or tactical reserve, one of the two. So we have
Belly
1,
button fluff.
2, and
I've got that in reserve.
all right, so we have Assault Marines, and then I have Terminators, and you have...
Terminators
Okay, that's it.
and belly button fluff. I should stop talking when you're talking. That's probably a good thing. I make videos as well, you know. I know how to. Yeah,
I've
stop.
seen you on the internet before.
You can. That's not dancing. This is dancing. Do you remember back in the 80s? We
84.
used to do that.
Oh, yeah.
And then what happened in the 90s is that.
MC Hammer. Taking a look at deployment now, we have the Flesh Terrors all along this side. Okay, as what you see is what you get. It's pretty nice. In the middle, no man's land, nothing yet. And then we have the 13th.
There's 10 guys in that Rhino.
Yes.
And 6 guys in that Rhino because I put the Librarian over there. And because.
That was a perfect excuse to split it up, 8 and 8, because Corman won it. Why didn't you?
Because I can only fit a certain number.
Oh, Razorback, right.
Yes, and then, Razorback Rhino, yes. And because you've put everything over there,
Yes.
my Librarian in this Razorback is feeling a little bit exposed already, and we haven't even done anything.
Well, you know what? My library's right there, okay? And
Okay.
Brothers, Kindred Spirits, we can meet in the middle.
And then just hug and have cookies and tea.
Golden Sea goes first.
No, you no, give me that one.
What do
I refuse to roll a corn dice.
Are you saying that this should represent the Flesh Terrors?
It's
well,
red.
I'm okay with this.
Okay, you can do that one.
Yes.
I'm the mark of Dave today. 3.
6.
You won the dice roll.
I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose go first.
Dave,
Yes.
I just had an idea.
Okay.
Go in second might be stronger in this for you.
Why?
Because We're going to score at the very end of the game. So the person who goes second...
I go second.
...has...
Movement phase before. But now, you skipped your command phase. There's nothing in the command
I don't have any command phases. I am going to do something in the movement phase, though.
What is it?
Because my librarian he needs to get out, disembark, move 6, advance, and do the thing over here, the Psychic Fortress over here, to give them an invulnerable save. He's far too far away. Can I roll? Shall I roll the advanced dice?
You definitely should.
Let's roll the advanced dice. See, that's good because he moves 6 plus the 5. 13. He can move 13.
13.
13. He'll come out there.
Movement phase, done.
Done. So, some advancing over here with the Rhino to get all the way up there. And we watched what the librarian did here, running out round here, and then there's a little thing going on. Everyone's fine here, Dave. So now I'm going to do some psychic spells. The first psychic spell I'm going to do is, I think it's called Psychic Fortress. I need a warp charge value of 6, and that passes. And that means everyone within 6 inches of my librarian has a 5-up invulnerable save. And I'm also going to do Might of Heroes to try and boost up the Ironclad. Ironclad, I need a 6 as well. And that passes. So he's an extra strength and toughness and things. If you charge him, you're in trouble. Shooting phase, I've got 1 gun.
Okay.
1.
Excellent.
Which has 6 shots.
Yes.
From a Razorback, and it's going to shoot all the way down here. I hit on 3s, because I'm a Space Marine. And I can re-roll a hit with Master Artisan's. Let
Those 3.
no, that's a miss still. Wounding on 3s. And that's AP -2 with the Devastator Doctrine, but AP -1 because of Armor of Contempt, so you have 4-up saves, Dave.
2 4-up saves. That's 1, so 1 does die, unless I command reroll, because it's flat 2 damage, therefore 1 will be
I mean, that is my shooting phase.
I'm
Done.
not going to do it.
You can if you want to.
No.
Rub salt in the wounds. Go on, do it. Keep him alive.
Dead.
It's not corn, Dave. It's flesh terrors. They're loyalists. They get paper cut on the wounds. They don't rub lemon in it or anything like that. They go, ouch. They put a plaster on it. They move on.
How do you explain the Death Company?
There's no Death Company here today. They're locked up in a cage. Over there somewhere.
Beginning of the movement phase for Flesh Terrors, I advanced everything up. Not incredibly exciting, but very important to note. And the reason why is because Thington Reserve, namely 1 unit of Terminators, which are coming around the back door, which are not invited to open because there's a lock on it and there's no one there to greet them. Psychic phase, Wings of Sanguinius, let's see how far we got. I think I get it on a 10. I'm just gonna move a little bit farther to block line of sight and to get closer into the fray without you actually getting me. What are we training for exactly?
It's because, well, Space Marines got to get their training on as well, right? So they've got to do the combat rolls. They get on the thing with the barbed wire over the head, get the training on the stab the dummy.
Rubber bullets, okay.
Rub the bullets,
Okay,
yeah.
right.
So if they get hit, like that guy who got hit, his armor locked up and he just fell over. We're drawing a line, and I'm repositioning this way. Actually, the crazy thing was, with my Terminators before I advanced them, there was a good 7-inch charge into your guys. But here's the thing, here's tactics now. If I did do a 7-inch charge and kill these fellas here, right?
Yes.
Then there's Terminators there, and Gabriel Seth there, and your Librarian Dreadnought there, and that's just, I exchange 5 Assault Terminators for 5 Tactical Marines, and then you kill everything else. So it doesn't make any sense to go charging into the Eye of Madness, does it? There is battle, and I need to win, okay?
Define win.
Win as in, there's more of my guys standing because more of your guys have been hit by stuff, and the armor locks up, and they go zzz.
You moved your Rhino or your Razorback to block this archway so that it can't get through easily.
Well, there will be still some routes there, but yes, that's like tactics and things.
Psychic phase.
Psychic phase. Psychic Fortress 1 more time, I need a 6. That passes, I've got a 5-up vulnerable save around the thing. Might of Heroes on the Dread 1 more time, on the Ironclad. I don't know if I need to, do I? No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I could perils and things like that. Yeah, no, I do it on Matthias. I do it on Matthias, because you can deep strike in at the back, so I need a 6. What is that? That's a 4. Let's command point that, because I've got command points for days. One of the things about playing with Firstborn is there's not a lot of stratagems you can spend on them, and that passes. You could try and stop that on an 8.
I will try. On a what now?
8. I got a 7, so you need an 8.
Okay, so let's see. Does Korn want this? Korn does not want that to happen.
In the command phase, I spent a CP on Wisdom of the Ancients on Brother Matthias to reroll wound rolls of 1, and I'm firing into this unit here. So we're going to start off by killing some tactical marines. They're about the only thing I can see.
By killing?
I'm going to hit on 3s, I'm going to wound on 2s, and reroll 1s because of Wisdom of the thingamajigs. Now, interestingly, you do get a 6-up save against that now because of Armor of Contempt.
Here we go.
Okay. You save 1.
I save 1.
It's actually D6 damage. He could live. He doesn't live. Next, Razorback is going to rinse and repeat. Let's clear away this squad here. Let's do the heavy bolter. I reroll hit rolls of 1 with bolt weaponry, and I will wound them on 3s. Now, interestingly, because of Armor of Contempt, they're 3-up saves still.
All right.
1 dies.
You know what? I have a lot of CP, man.
Don't do it.
Yeah, I do it.
You do it. Okay, Storm Bolter on the Rhino. This will hit on 3s. Everything hits.
Ooh.
I wound you on 4s.
Oh my goodness.
And that's AP -1 because Tactical Doctrine's effect, then Armor of Contempt, then the Ruin, you get 2-up save.
2-up save! Everything
I
lives.
haven't killed anything, Dave.
All right, so
I think that's the end of my turn.
I've asked Winter to turn around so that I can reveal my movement phase to him once it's done.
So you've done your thing?
Yeah, I've done my thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're coming at...
Nope, I moved back.
What are you doing, Dave?
Well, that's what I mean, you did what you did last game. I figured I'd follow suit, do the same thing you did last game.
But no, the idea is, in the previous 2 games as well, is I bait you, I bait you, I bait you, you jump in, I kill you, and then we draw.
I know, but
That's
what you were wanting
You
me to
step
do.
back.
But you know what? You said this is a training ground.
Yes.
And you set up the trap, and I passed the test. Because it's a test, right?
Because when I was finishing my things, you were thinking about jumping on all of my things and sending Seth in, and I was like, feed him to me, feed him to me.
Yes.
And now you've done the thing that I didn't expect you to do. You have passed the test, yes! You've arisen! +2 command points to you, Dave, personally. I'm the shooty one. You're supposed to come at me and kill a few things so I can shoot the rest of your army, David. I can't step into your blender. You're supposed to step into my gun line. I'm gonna have to tactics my way out of this. Spending 2 CP on steady advance, okay? Which means I can move these guys as though they stood still. What is about to happen to you, you're doing this to yourself, okay? I gave you a chance. Okay. These are gonna come out of here.
Yes.
They're gonna count as stationary, which means I can rapid fire into them. I'm gonna murder lots of them. It's gonna be bad for you.
From reserve come these Terminators.
Terminators. They're gonna die. You're gonna die, Dave. I'm gonna do the Psychic of the Fortress 1 more time. So that passes. I have an invulnerable save here. Would you like to try and deny it? You are just about in denial range.
Sure. I don't remember.
Well, that denies me, Dave.
Does it? Okay.
That worked, okay? Right, okay. Now we're gonna go to the Might of the Heroes on Brother Matthias there, my and that passes. So both of my Dreadnoughts are toughness 8. That's a thing, okay? Yeah. That's the end of my second phase. I'm gonna shoot you now. Shooting of the phases.
1 minute.
Yes.
Aspect scan. Because you dropped
yes.
in a little too close for me for comfort.
I did.
So I'm just gonna shoot you before I die potentially. Bolters first.
Bolters, okay. 1 wound so far. You get to do those ones as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
You got a flamer as well. Do the flamer,
How many
Dave.
shots we got there? Oh,
Only 2.
And then so 1.
That's another wound.
Okay.
Shall I do all of these? Because then there's the plasma
Sure.
and the saves are different. So these are 3-up saves. I thought the Emperor was supposed to protect. Right, your plasma pistol's in range. We already rolled for that. That hits.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. It's too late to say supercharge, or is it too late?
Well, let's.
Because I would have, and then I would have re-rolled a fail.
I was about to say you're
Yeah,
definitely gonna supercharge.
Yeah,
It's
it
you.
makes sense.
It's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's the. Yeah,
Okay.
So, sorry.
But
So,
I need a 6 because the assault doctrine is now in effect for you. I'm staying in tactical. 1 minute. That was like I'm gonna do that again. Dead. He's dead. That's another one dead. That's 3's dead. Then you've got a missile.
all right. So here we go. That's,
And it misses.
and now your turn to shoot me.
Here's the bolt of fire. I am in tactical doctrine. I don't know why, because of Armor of Contempt is not going to do any more damage to you. These are forced to wound with the bolters. 2 wounds. 2 3-up saves.
All right. So 1 is wounded for 1.
Yeah.
I'll keep it.
Multi-melter, combi melter. I'm only firing the melter part because it hits better. And I can re-roll a hit because of Master Art Sense. And I forgot about that. I might have rolled 1s for the bolters, but I completely forgot. 2s to wound. That's a wound. That's AP -5, so you don't get a save with that because tactical dodge. Now kill that other guy.
So it kills the one dude with
Kills the
one
one dude with 1 wound.
wound. Like this, it's a hard return.
This is a multi-misser. It will hit on 4s because it's heavy.
Hey, it doesn't miss.
It will wound on 2s because it's heavy. And you do get 6-up saves against that, David.
Does Corn want it? Corn wants a 1, so 1 dies.
1 dies because of the range, it's minimum 3 damage. So basically, in my shooting phase, you killed 3 and I killed 2 of yours.
Terminators now.
Yes. I'm gonna spend a CP on Fury of the First, Dave.
What's that do?
It means they hit on 2s.
All right, are they
Okay?
hitting me?
They're gonna hit the same squad. This is 2s to hit you with Fury of the First with all my Storm Bolters.
Oh.
Look at that! Everything hit. So these are all 4s, and that one's really cocked.
3 plus 6. Well, we knew that these guys were gonna die.
Stormbolter on the Rhino. And you're not in far range anymore. So that's that. That's fine. Dave,
Yes.
those ones in the middle by the archway, I mean, it's all archways.
How about here?
But these
Oh, these
ones,
guys.
3 of them can see them.
All right.
But one's got a flamer and one's got a pistol, so only 2 can hit. On 3s, that's a hit, and it wounds Mark Dave.
Yes, Mark Dave. So that's my save, okay? So
Take a wound. So the Razorback can now shoot. Right, so 3s to hit with the heavy bolters. Yes! That's a smorgasbord of hitting, yes. 3s to wound you. And that is 4 wounds there, look. 4 wounds, brother.
I see them.
4 3-up saves. Yeah.
So just so everyone knows,
Yeah.
that was the heavy bolter on the
Yeah.
Razorback on these tacticals up front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't entirely sure.
Dave, you're supposed to be paying attention.
1 goes through. So
2
one-
damage. 2 damage. It's heavy bolt. 2, but now you can command point it and keep one alive if you
Okay,
want
I'll
to.
do that.
Next to the shooting phase, yeah.
Yeah, I see.
That works. Okay, there is the Stormbolter on top.
Ah, you
I am-
lied!
Well, this is only going to do 1 damage, so you're going to be fine. So it's 3s to hit you, 3 of them hit. It's going to be 4s to wound you, 2 wounds. So you can't fail 2 3-up saves, can you?
Oh,
So one dude is
close.
on 1 wound left, and that's the end of my shooting phase.
All right.
And I can't charge over. I think that's the end of my turn.
Here we go.
Yes. Roll a 6.
Morale.
3. How many did you lose?
I think I lost
4 or 5. You're okay. You're okay. The sergeant's in there. You're okay. Why is he okay? Why is he still okay?
Are you okay, Winters?
No Space Marines were harmed in the making of this battle report. No Space Marines. Are you supposed to pull morale?
You know what? I gotta say, this
Yeah.
was my favorite movement phase of all time.
Was it?
Over here, I don't want them alive, therefore I want to kill them.
Right.
Chances are greater if I move here and actually do something with this unit and shoot you, and then possibly as a default I can charge you later.
Yes.
Terminators move so that they can help out this effort as an insurance policy.
Right.
As
okay.
an insurance policy, I have my Librarian Dreaded, who is not winged of Sanguinius yet,
Yes.
so he can move up another 12 and then possibly charge him. Over here, Gabriel, Seth, and this tactical squad moved up so that I can kind of attack the Rhino, block the Rhino, get some sort of mess here for you to deal with,
Yeah.
in addition to the Terminators also doing that to help out Gabriel, Seth, so he's not vulnerable out there in the middle of the field. Back over here for this side, we have these tactical squads also moved up. I'm keeping in mind that they're eventually going to want to stay back on that objective, but they're going to help out killing those tacticals in the meantime. Both units dropped in from reserve. I got my Terminators back on this objective, Winter, and I have my Assault Marines. Now, I was tempted
Right.
to just like go right here and possibly charge you because of corn,
Yeah.
but you are training me. So I'm thinking that the better tactic would be to think of that maybe a turn ahead.
Yeah.
So to hide back here behind this pillar so that there's a good 12, 15 dudes on this side of your backfield that you need to deal with.
There's an objective here, there's an objective there, there's 15 dudes, you're practicing restraint, it's a whole level of Dave, and I'm a bit kerfuffled.
Psychic phase.
Okay.
Wings of Sanguinius.
Yes.
Beating a 6. Getting a 10.
I deny you.
Okay. It's more than 24, but that's fine.
I'm not in range.
Okay, not range. All right. So we have the quickening.
Yes.
Because I do plan on getting into close combat. That's
Reroll
also a
charges.
6. We get a 9.
I deny you.
Um,
In words only, but not really. Yeah, that was
in other words,
good
I don't have
psychic
your
phase.
support for this, but you are training me.
Yes.
So that's a little bit counterintuitive.
What?
Oxymoronic. I'm kerfuffled in my brain. I have enough CP to do this, therefore I'll spend it.
Do what?
Spiritual might. That allows me to manifest 1 additional psychic power.
Brilliant.
I'm going to smite this unit of tactical marines right there.
Okay.
And let's see if I get it. And I get it.
You get it.
Okay. We already know that it's out of range.
Okay.
So this is D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
And that's 3.
Ouchie.
Kills another dude.
Yeah.
Into the shooting phase now. We have these Terminators back here. I'll spend a CP on Fury of the First, allowing me +1 to hit, therefore hitting on 2s. All at this tactical squad. Ooh. So these, which were rolled as 1s, will be re-rolled, and I need 2s to hit.
Nice.
Get an additional 3. 4's to wound. 7 saves.
Of 3s.
Ooh.
Oh, 1 was injured, so that actually kills 2 more. Not the melt.
Why not?
Not the melter.
Easy. Now for the tacticals here, they're going to be shooting your tacticals.
Okay.
I'll start with the flamer. That's good. That's really good. Wounding gun.
4s.
4. 2.
Just 2? Is
That's
that 2? It's 2. Okay. I'm okay.
That's it.
I'm okay.
Now for the bolter.
Okay.
Fire it. Yeah.
Just 1 hit.
That's
No
okay.
wound.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
So you don't have to overcook the plasma
That's
for the
true.
last wound.
I could do that, or I could do the missile launcher first,
Yes.
and then align the plasma.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'll do missile launcher first.
Okay.
That's hit,
It does hit.
and that is
Wound. It's -2 because AP -1, so a 4.
yes. Okay, now overcooking the plasma.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Command point that.
I don't feel like it, but you know what? If they're gonna charge in, then yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I'll reroll that. Okay, that's
Okay.
it.
2's to wound.
Oh, of course.
Doesn't work.
Every time charges, we need 6 inches. We get 7.
Ooh.
Okay, that was close. Now for this dreadnought into that. It's a
Yes.
6-inch charge.
It's just under 7, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
With
6
a
and 6.
reroll.
Because of the quickening, yeah.
That's right. All right.
Yeah.
And that's 8 because Gordon wants it.
No, the Emperor wants us to perfectly execute this training.
I really don't know who that is.
So do you want to start the fight phase with the normal tactical marine so I can interrupt with my Terminators and punch the Dreadnought?
You know, that's a very good plan, but I'm actually going to charge over here as well. So.
Oh, there's more trans. Okay.
Gabriel Seth, very important that he gets into the Razorback 8-inch charge. Oh.
Korn didn't want it, Dave.
I'm command rerolling.
Okay, all right. Good luck.
Ah!
Oh dear.
Ah!
Mm.
Let's try with the Terminators next to see if they can get in.
9?
No!
Okay.
Is it just the tacticals? Yeah. Oh. Final position of this tactical unit. They're still within range of Gabriel Seth, so that if one dies or whatever, they can protect Gabriel Seth for all the shooting that might come his way potentially, but can't currently. Let's go with these guys second, and then we're going to. So he gets 5 attacks because it's shock assault, and then
Yes.
we're doing D3 because of the quickening.
Yes.
Additional attacks to the
That's just 6.
Only 6 attacks, but
Yes.
that's okay.
Yes.
So here we go. I'm gonna hit you on 3s.
Okay. Any 3 hits? You can reroll a hit if you wanna. You've got the extra attack with this halberd as well at the end.
You know what? I'm gonna reroll one instead because I'm
Okay.
winning on 2s.
Okay.
So
Ooh.
I'm winning on 2s.
Okay.
Okay, that's 3
Ooh.
wounds.
Right.
Minus, you get a 5 up involved.
It's -3, but -4 because the assault doctrine and basically 5 up in bolts. 3 damage, right? Flat 3 damage. You killed 2.
Okay, thus far.
Right.
Okay, so halberd.
Halberd. Oh.
So that was Kaputzi.
Yeah, I've seen better. It could have. This is why he's in training right now.
Ah, very good. I like that logic for the failure.
Right, I am going to interrupt Dave.
All
Because firstborn, there's nothing else you can do with the points.
Fair enough.
So, the 2 guys without the chainswords, okay? They're going to hit you on 3s, and they're going to wound you on 4s. 2 wounds, but no save. Normal save, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, my sergeant's got a chainsword.
Yes.
It's turn 3, right?
Yes.
But I'm still in the tactical, so... Anyway, thing, chainsword, shock assault. So this will be 3 up saves as well. I'm hitting you on 3. I get to reroll a hit
Okay.
master artisans.
Okay,
I hit you still.
Yes.
I wound you on a 4.
Yes.
I don't do anything there. That was a really good 2 CP.
I'm going to spend a CP on Red Rampage.
Okay.
That gives me additional -1 AP on Rules of 6.
Okay.
Now, because I'm Flesh Tears, I already get that. So that stacks on him. on all these guys.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's additional -2 AP on 6's 2 wound.
So really angry.
Yeah, he's really angry. It is the Assault Doctrine as well.
Okay.
So that gives me additional AP. And he's got a Power Axe, which is -2. So he default is -3. That's it, you. That's 2 hits.
Okay.
Okay.
2's to wound because of Blood Angels or Flesh Terrors.
2's to wound.
They both wound. AP -3,
-3.
which comes -2. So 5s. 1 dies. He kills 1.
Kills 1. Okay. Now for the others. Now for the rest, 6 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Jay.
Okay, so wounding on 3s because of
Yes.
Flesh Terrors.
Yes.
Uh,
So you didn't get any 6s at all. This is a 5-up save. No, actually, it's a 3-up save because you didn't get any 6s. Oh,
that wounds one guy though.
yeah. That could have been better.
Yeah. Dudes against the Razorback. You know
Yes,
what?
yes.
This would be a perfect opportunity to melt a bomb here.
Slap a metal bomb
Yeah.
against the side. I like it.
So here's the one dude not melt a bomb.
Okay.
And I'm re-rolling that because Gabriel Seth is nearby.
Yes.
And then now wounding you, and I get nothing. Oh, I get one.
You
wound
get
there.
1 because you. Yeah. Okay. I need a 3.
3. And that
That's a
actually-
wound, right?
Okay. Now for the melt a bomb. That's a 4.
Slaps on the side.
Okay.
It's 2d3 mortal wounds.
So
if
is
you,
it no
That's
wound
it.
roll?
No. If you hit it, boom.
Oh.
Oh.
That's decent.
So that's 4 plus the 1 is 5. It's on 4 wounds left. You've half melted the hull.
So that's that for over there. You
Yes.
get to attack back with your Terminators.
Yes. There's no point in Fury of the Firsting, is it? Because you're naturally -1 to hit in close combat.
I love how the strat name became a verb.
Yeah.
Fury of the First.
Fury of the Firsting. So here's all my attacks, though, which will hit you on 4s because of Shock Assault, right?
Yep.
Okay. And I can't get worse than -1 to hit. I'm winning you on 3s.
That becomes a 5-up save for me.
Yes.
And I save 2.
What?
So 3 damage goes through. I'm down to 5.
So that's the end of turn 3. We're about to head into turn 4 or 5. This training mission is heating up. The battle lines are drawn. We've got combats with the Dreads. We've got Flesh Terrors falling in behind the 13th lines. But neither of our warlords, Chaplain Snow or Gabriel Seth, have gone at it yet. I think it's time they step from the shadows and stop leading from the back. And let's get nasty. Let's get this on. I'm worried.
Are you?
There's worry going on because of the pinch on the both sides.
Oh, yes, the pincer. Yes, yes.
So, what I did was start over here. Now, we were in combat with you with 2 remaining dudes. They got back in the Rhino,
Yes.
and the Rhino advanced round here. Now, I know it seems a bit crazy putting a Rhino next to 5 Terminators, but they are objective secured and they have got melters and they could jump out next time. And honestly, if you want to charge your Terminators into a Rhino, you can. It's just killing a Rhino. I'm giving you something, the Terminators, to think about, you see? We had 1 round of combat between the Dreadnought and my Terminators. Defenders get to fight first, and I think you whiffed it last turn, and I think you pulverized them if I stayed in combat.
That's fair.
So they've taken a step back, they're taking a breather,
Yes.
they're reloading, rearming, getting ready for round 2. I got the squad out from the Razorback and advanced them up to here, because there's an objective there. And I mean to climb the tower, which means I win the game, because I'll be on the objective in the middle of the table, right? I'll be like king of the hill. Should we do that?
If you have 4 and I have 2, I agree.
Okay. And then in the middle, there wasn't any advancing this turn except for the Librarian. We're pushing forward, and there's objectives down in your table quarter, so I need to give you things to think about. Over in the backfield, 18 fellas to deal with. I'm Terminators, I'm slow. I can't come for you, but there is an objective there. So I'm stood there, I'm doing Gandalf, you shall not pass.
Oh.
And I need to do my litany on my people because we weren't on camera, so I'm gonna do the litany for reroll to hit. I need a 3. They're gonna reroll hits. If you charge them, they reroll all hits. Now we've got a psychic phase to do. I have my Librarian in there. What I wanna do is Might of Heroes, the Ironclad. Now you can only do it on core, but Ironclads are core. This gives them an extra attack and damage and all sorts of things. I need a 6. I do get a 6, but you can deny that if you'd like to.
I think the invuln saves is my gut.
Invuln saves.
That's what I actually
Okay,
wanted to
this
try.
is a 6. That's a 7, sorry, that's a 7.
It's an 8.
So you stop the invul aura from my Librarian. Now, this squad that advanced is actually gonna flame them. So
It's all weapon.
2d6 auto hits with the flamers for 8 auto hits. Forced to wound, Dave. That many wounds, that many wounds. Regular saves.
All saves.
Okay. They're going to flame and shoot. You are in rapid fire, so I'll do the flamer first. Here is the flamer, number of auto hits. 6. Mark of Dave. I love these dice. Force to wound, and I managed to do 3. One was injured.
Yes. Now one was injured anyway.
Bolt guns and a bolt pistol. On 3, so re-rolling ones, because that's what I do, and re-roll a hit. Look at that, that's nice. I'm wounding you on 4s, and re-rolling 1s for Wisdom of the Ancients. There's no 1s. Trip saves. Dreadnought, Brother Matthias, start with a Storm Bolter to tickle off that wound, okay?
Now that's the one up front?
No, the other one.
One in the back?
Yes.
It is shooting at my tactical marines again?
Yes.
Okay, well that's something I don't want to happen.
So 3s to hit,
Yes.
re-roll 1s with bolter weaponry, and 4s to wound, and I re-roll those because of wisdom. So that's 2 threat saves. That fella who was injured, he falls. His armor locks up and he falls over. And now we're going to go 2 multi-melters, which I should really put at the Dreadnought, the Librarian Dreadnought, but I declared that squad, so let's do it against that squad. And I missed both. Did I do my reroll hit? I didn't do my reroll hit. There's my reroll hit. That's the wound. You do get a 6-up save now because of Armor of Contempt. Dave, stop it now. Dave, it's a multi-melter. Now, he's in range with his melter. I have to shoot that squad. It's the only thing I can shoot at. I will hit on a 3. That's a 1. I can reroll a hit with Master Artisans. That is a hit. I will wound him on a 2. I wound him. Another 6-up save, Dave.
Dead.
No, well, it's D6 damage, potentially. He is dead, yes. That's the end of my turn, Dave.
Does he heroically intervene?
He can, he is a character, he can heroically intervene. I forgot about that, bummer.
You know what? I think this is the will of Khorne. So that actually gives me an extra thing.
The psychic powers are still in effect.
So I
The
get D3
psychic
extra.
things, you get D3 extra again.
Oh, okay, so D3 extra for this is for the quickening.
Okay. You only get 6 again. That's hilarious. 3s. That's better than last time.
Definitely
That's better than last time.
Okay, now I want
2s. For blood.
Oh!
Look at that. I'm going to command put 1 as well.
Oh!
Only 1 falls. Now hit me with your silence thing.
My helmet.
Yes.
All right, that's a hit.
You hit. Okay.
And then,
You wound, so 5 up or death, because this is D3 plus 3. It's actually a chunky weapon. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh,
For the
man.
Emperor! I get to hit you back. Right, you're -1 to hit in combat, so Fury of the First is useless. So 4s to hit you.
Oh my goodness.
3s to wound you. That many wounds.
That's what it feels like.
Look at those marks of
that's
Dave.
Very good. Winters, this is the end of my movement phase. I have one last thing to move, but before we get to that,
Yes.
over here, my tacticals have moved up. I do plan on targeting those Terminators so that they can help out this Dreadnought. Terminators moved in position to charge this Rhino, and the Assault Marines also came in and reinforced them.
But you could have charged the Terminators, Dave.
Could have, but I didn't want to, because what are they, 350 points?
With the Librarian there's a good 300 points, 350, yes.
Yes. So I figured, you know what?
Yes.
It's essentially taking them out of the game if I don't actually do anything with them.
It's a training mission, you're learning tactics and you're blowing my mind. I thought you would just leap on them, but no, earlier on you took a step back and now you're doing things around the flanks rather than, you have taken them out of the game. You're taking I'm proud of you, Dave.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Over here, got these Terminators moving up.
Yes.
I'm gonna shoot at these tacticals right there. We have these Terminators that have moved around that are able to shoot at these tacticals up there that are holding this objective currently. And then we have Gabriel Seth, who has not moved yet. We have these tacticals that have left this objective, moving around. They're going to be an insurance policy to kill those tactical Marines and possibly charge in, maybe get the Razorback and hold that objective to be OPSEC there for you to contend with. And then we do have 1 missile launcher that did advance inside this terrain, behind this rock, negating line of sight, so that in turn 5, when I go second, I can take this last objective and I'll be able to get it. Gabriel Seth goes up, very close to that Dreadnought, 5-inch charge. We'll come back to that later.
Okay.
Over here now, Psychic Phase.
Yes.
Let's start with the Smite. Cheeky Smite.
That's a cheeky spot. I might as well try and block that.
Okay.
I block? No, I don't beat you. I don't block you.
So here we go. I'm hoping for a 3 to kill 1.
Yeah. No.
I don't. 1 wound.
Yes.
That's better than nothing.
Yes.
I'll do the quickening again.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that later. That goes off.
That passes.
Okay. On to the shooting phase. Let's start with the tactical Marines into these Marines that are up there sneakily right in the open, holding that massive objective up top of that mountain. Let's start with the Flamer first, might as well.
Right.
How many shots? 6.
Again.
6. This is wounding on 4s.
And that's a lot of wounds.
5 wounds.
That's a lot of wounds.
Okay.
3 up saves. One of them falls. So.
Battery cut out. I got a hit and a wound with the missile launcher, so rolling to save.
4.
Saved. And just bolter shots. Let's
Bolter
see what we
shots.
got here. That's 1, and then we'll get nothing. Okay. All right. So
They kill 2.
Dreadnought, Storm Bolter into combat. Let's see what he can do.
2 hits. 1 wound.
Oh, 1 wound.
I'm good.
Nothing. This Terminator squad will target.
No, they're trying to climb the tower, Dave.
I see that. 1 guy will be hitting on 3s.
Okay.
All right, all the rest are hitting on 4s. Re-rolling everything, because Gabriel Seth says, hit better. Okay.
They hit better.
Yeah, that's decent. And then these are moving on 4s.
I actually really need this squad to stay alive. You know that.
Okay.
3s. Another one falls and 1 takes a wound.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm gonna go over to this side for a moment and use these Terminators and Fury of the First them, making them hit better.
Right.
And then I'm gonna target these last 2 Marines that
They're
are...
caught in a crossfire, Dave.
Okay. 4s to wound.
Okay. Right.
That's not that great.
6 wounds came through on 3. There's the sergeant left the line standing there.
All right, I do the missile launcher.
Oh dear. They both hit. 2's to wound.
2's to wound. 2 wounds.
4s. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not. No!
Back over here, we have this tactical squad firing into your tactical squad. So I'm going to start first with the Flamer. Let's see what we can get. That's a 3. And that's 3 wounds.
Okay, 3 up saves.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dear.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
1 was injured, 1's down to 1 wound.
Rapid firing bolter shots. And then wounding you on 4s. And that's 3.
3 more wounds. 1 of them is on 1 wound. And I'm okay.
You're good. Now, these Terminators back here are able to draw a line of sight perfectly.
Perfectly.
So they're going to all fire at you. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s.
Okay.
All right, only 5.
Only 5. 3 up saves. The injured fella falls, and another fella falls.
Ooh.
Then you got 6 shots with the assault cannon set.
Okay,
Okay.
and then
3s. Armor of contempt, so 3 up saves. The assault cannon did something like this. It's amazing. There's only 2 left though.
Gabriel Seth against this.
Overwatch. I have to try and kill him in Overwatch.
What do you have as a weapon in Overwatch?
He's got a melter. He's got a melter, right? And if this hits and wounds and you fail your invulnerable save, I could one-shot him.
That's true. That's true. Okay.
And I've got the Khorne dice, because Khorne loves blood. For the Emperor, cleanse the galaxy of heretics and chaos.
Hold on one second.
What?
I thought you wouldn't even touch this. What's going on?
I've got no recollection of what you're talking about as well. 6. And I can re-roll a hit. Master Artisan. I need this to work. See, the thing is as well, Dave, building up the tension here is I'm winning on 2s and I'm still re-rolling 1s with Fury of the First, the Wisdom of the Ancients. Yeah. And then,
So you gotta unlock it with 6.
In melter range as well, it's D6 plus 2 wounds. I can one-shot him.
You can.
But I need a 6.
You do.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I need another dice. 6. No! Khorne. I thought, see, this is why no one likes Khorne. If you could roll less than a 5 on the charge, that'd be lovely.
Okay, so here we go, and I'm gonna roll, and I get a 10, and then we're good. So here we are right now. By the way,
Yes.
I was also declaring the Razorback. I did say that off camera.
Oh yeah, I remember you
but I'm just
saying.
clarifying.
Yeah.
So
I think you've tanked the Razorback already with this squad, haven't you?
I did, and then I'll also declare the tactical.
Everyone.
Because that's right there.
Yeah.
Now for these Terminators right here, I think it's a good insurance policy to throw them into the Razorback.
Yeah, get them up there.
Yeah, that'll help slingshot them a bit. I'm not going to declare the Dreadnought because of, Now it's time to do Gabriel Seth versus this Ironclad?
Ironclad Dreadnought.
Absolutely. Look at this. Look how cool this looks. I love it. I have 6 attacks on the charge because of Shock Assault, and that's, oh boy. That's
2 1s, Dave.
Now I'm wounding you on 4s because of my Flesh Tears rule.
And I'm +1 toughness.
Okay, now here's the thing. Because of Red Rampage...
You spent a CP on Red Rampage, yes. Yeah, they're AP -5.
Yes.
And then this is a 5-up save.
It is.
To keep my Dreadnought alive. Please roll a 5. Right, command point, obviously, changing the dice. Let's roll a white one. He's alive!
Oh, he's alive. Okay,
He's alive on 2 wounds left. And now I'm paying to interrupt. Prepare to interrupt. So 1 fist hits these guys on 4s, hits twice. Wounds on 2s, and then 6-up saves because of armor contempt. I kill 2. Thank you. And now the other one is going to punch the Furioso Dreadnought Dready on 4s, and then 3s, 1 wound. That's 2 wounds, which become 1 wound on the Dreadnought.
3s to hit you with the Sergeant with the axe?
Yes.
All hits.
Nice.
Wounding you on
2s.
Should be, 2s because it's an axe and it's Flesh Tears. So that sucks. But that goes through and it's -3 AP.
Take a wound.
All right. Regular dude, hitting you on 3s. And wounding you on
3s.
3s, 2 wounds.
-1, so 2-up saves. I'm okay.
Okay, and I might as well do the Dreadnought right here.
Okay.
Got my quickening in the psychic phase. Let's see if I can actually get more than 1 extra attack this time.
It would be nice.
Ooh, that's very nice. 8 attacks.
8 attacks.
There you go.
3s. Okay. 5-up and vulnerable saves. I got this. I don't got this.
Death. Back in the middle now, we have those tactical marines fighting your 2 remaining tactical marines. I'm going to be hitting you on 3s, but re-rolling 1s because Gabriel Seth is nearby. And then wounding you here on 3s. And that's 5 wounds.
Armor of Contempt, still 3-up saves. One of them was injured. Sergeant's left standing there then.
Okay, so you got 1 left. Now I do have Chainsword Dude. 3s to hit now, re-rolling 1s.
Okay.
And then wounding you on 3s.
Yep. Right. -2 becomes -1. Sergeant's alive and 1 wound left.
Ooh. Gonna pile in with the Terminators and attack this Razorback. I'll start with Power Fist. On 4s. Re-rolling everything because Chapter Mastered.
Yes.
Oh.
Only 3. Oh. Oh. I didn't see that coming. 6? No, it's on 2 wounds remaining.
Yes. So then looks like the Power
Then there's a
Sword.
sergeant. And, yeah, this is gonna have to do it. Okay. No, you can re-roll
Oh,
that
you're
hit.
right. Re-rolling. Ah. Okay,
Pause to wound.
Just 1.
I don't get a save.
Right, because it's 6.
It's on 1 wound left.
Now over to this side. I'm just gonna do the Power Fist first
Okay.
onto the Rhino.
All right. Get a save on the 6.
No.
But these I get 6s on. Each doing 2 damage. It's a dead Rhino. The Rhino blows up on a 6. No. And there's 2 people inside that may die on 1s? No.
You're good. Those are all the attacks leading up to Gabriel Seth versus that Ironclad.
That was quite painful, David.
Was it?
Yeah. You ready?
I am ready.
He's got like 4 attacks, plus shock assault, plus might hero, 6 attacks. He's hitting on 4s though with his siege claw thing. So 4s to hit you.
Ah! That's a really good roll.
That's a really good roll. Look at that, 4 6s, 4 Mark of Daves. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but it's 5 damage, the siege drill. 5 damage, you've got 6 wounds.
So I need to save 3, because 2 will kill me.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. And you haven't done a command reroll in the 5 phase.
Not.
No.
I have not, and for good reason. So 4 up and won't save.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
I do need to command reroll one of
Yes.
these.
50-50 chance, or Gabriel Seth is out of here. I don't want to gloat. I don't want to gloat. Sorry, Seth. He's not. He's fine. His armor locked up. Okay. He's not going to be injured. He's just going to. There's one more fight, Dave. One more fight. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My sergeant.
Okay. That's a
He
good
hits.
roll.
Look at that. Forced to wound those. Oh, one wound. So 4-up save,
That's safe.
and that's the end of your turn 4.
Last round, turn 5.
Okay, so over here, the 2 tactical marines are on that objective. So you have to kill them, right?
Oh, you put them over there?
Yes. Their objective secured, you have to kill them.
Yes.
So, yes, that makes sense to me. You have to deal with some stuff here. Otherwise, I'm going to score that one, I'm going to win that one.
That's true.
Now, you can come flying in here to the Terminators as well if you wish. Let's just shuffle them around. But they're 5-hammer Terminators, and killing them in one turn, bit tough, bit tricky.
Yes.
Snow is coming back this way. That puts me on 1 objective, by the way. Snow's coming back this way. Now, this lot down here is an objective. I can't really take that one. Okay, because I can't shoot them, they're touching the Razorback. Can't shoot them, they're touching that. I could put the Dreads into both of them, but I still don't think I've got enough clout to clear out the middle, because there's invulnerable saves and other things going on here. So I'm going to ignore the central objective that I've been fighting over, and instead, I'm coming this way, Dave. I'm coming for your Librarian Dreadnought.
Oh, no.
I'm going to take him out.
Ah.
And then I'm going to be on many, many, many objectives. Now, to get on this one, if I'm here, I can score it with agreed.
Yes.
Otherwise, people need to be at top. So the Librarian needs a 5 to run round and get below it to score it. Because we measured. Yes?
Yep.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
5 up. Here we go. That's not a 5. Let's command point this. This is okay if I fail this. I'll still be on a number of objectives, but this is potentially for the win. No. So this could be for a draw. Still working on a draw. I'll still go that far round.
Okay.
But he won't be able to get close enough. He'll be up there instead, which he's definitely not going to fall off. Okay, so next up we're going to put Might of Heroes on the normal Dreadnought, and that passes. Would you like to try and deny that? Extra toughness, extra attacks, extra things.
I think I should this time.
You need a 12 though.
I'm gonna still try.
Okay.
Nope.
And then I'm going to smite. It's going to hit the normal Terminators over here, and that's a cheeky smite. I need a 5 or 6 to kill a Terminator.
That's death.
I kill a Terminator. He doesn't have a fist.
He deserves it.
And that is my psychic phase. Now I'm going to shoot some guns. There's a Razorback in close combat, which is going to try and kill these. So 6s to hit. It would be 5s, but it's heavy, so 6s to hit. Re-rolling 1s. There's another one there. And then re-roll a hit. So only 1 hit, 3s to wound. That does wound, 3-up save or death on the Tactical Marines.
How many?
Just 1.
Save.
You're okay. Ironclad Dreadnought, multi-melter into your Dreadnought, Stormbolter into the Tactical Marines on that objective. So this shouldn't kill everyone, so when I go charging in now, I do kill. Here's the multi-melter, and by multi-melter I mean normal melt gun, which misses, I can re-roll a hit. That hits. And wounds your Dreadnought. It needs a 6-up save because of armor contempt. Dave. Stop it, Dave. Here's the Stormbolters. 2 hits. Oh, re-roll 1s with Stormbolters, 3 hits. 3s to force to wound, no wounds. He should be dead, Dave. No, yes, no, 1 minute. Listen, no, I think, no. Shoot the Terminators. You came out of combat, I'm gonna shoot the Terminators, okay? And I hit you twice, 2s to wound them. I wound them twice. 5-up invulnerable saves or deaths on the Terminator.
5-up invul saves! That's 2 dead Terminators.
Yep. Stormbolter into them because I can't shoot the Tactical Marines because they're touching the Razorback. Re-roll 1s with bolter weaponry and wounding the Terminators on 4s, and that's a 2-up save. So you're fine, that's the end of my shoot phase. Now we can do some charges, okay? Here we go and charge. Ironclad into those fellas, and that's a 9! 9!
Yeah, that's
Definitely
a lot.
in. I'm charging all the...
Let's see, I'm gonna need
running all the way down there. Bam. Chaplain Snow is gonna go charging that way.
Okay.
Okay, we charge, and that's a 9. He's in there. This fella can't charge because he fell out of combat. Then my Dreadnought goes charging into that tactical squad. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
And that's a 3, but that's enough. interestingly. I'm going to face this way. I'm turning my back to you.
Here we are.
Right, this is for all the beans. I need this to work. So it's got 5 attacks on the charge because I might have heroes the other dreadnought. One of these gets through, he's dead.
Yep.
So let's put a spare 1 into that squad and a spare 1 into this squad. So we'll start with the Librarian Dreadnought, 4s to hit him. And I can re-roll hit rolls of 1. That's what the 2 close combat weapons do.
So you miss. But you only need 1 though.
I wound you, and that's AP minus 5 damage, which becomes 4 damage, dead Dreadnought. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. Does he blow up? Don't blow up.
Are you
I've only got
telling
2
me
wounds
that I
left.
don't have an invuln save as
Nothing.
Librarian Dreadnought?
Nothing, no, nothing. I'm sorry, it's the way of, but don't, yes, it happened. It's a training exercise. He doesn't blow up really. He doesn't blow up at all. Okay, so that's the Librarian Dreadnought gone. And then the 3 attacks into these fellas. Tactical Marines, and I hit them, and haven't done a reroll to hit here. I've done a reroll hit roll of 1, but I haven't done a reroll to hit for Master Artisan, so I hit all the times. And then 2s to wound the Tactical Marines, and I send them back to the canteen as well for nice tea and biscuits. We'll have a chat after it, after this training exercise, okay? Couple of hobnobs, milk 2 sugars, Builder's Brew, lovely. No Space Marines harmed in the making of this battle report. 6 attacks into them, hitting on 3s, into your tactical squad. And I'm re-rolling hits because Chaplain Snow is really, really angry. Okay, I'm going to wound them on 2s. You will get a 6-up save because of Armor Contempt. It's -3.
6 up saves?
Yes.
I saved 1.
Stop it, Dave. So there's 3 left. Right, Snow then. Snow has only 4 attacks on the charge, but he's got the Benediction of Fury, which is the better hitty stick, and he hits on 2s, and he will wound on 3s. And that's 3 wounds. I forgot the AP. I'm going to command point that one. I really need these dead. So they all wound. 1 minute, it's a relic. 6s to wound, do mortal wounds in addition. So that's a mortal wound in addition. I think it's only AP -2. It might be AP -3. Hang on a second. AP -2, which becomes AP -3, back to AP -2. 5-up saves. 4 5-up saves, or at least 2. That'd be lovely.
I did fail 2.
Brilliant. Tactical Marines dead.
So that's the entire unit.
And that is the end of my turn 5.
What a lovely movement phase. This was amazing. So first off, I moved over here with my Terminator so that I can take care of a couple guys that are left within Thor on my side. So let's just ignore that. Not ignore it, like deal with it, but like it's not.
Yeah, you take that objective.
Yeah, we take it. So my Assault Marines, they have moved up here because I'm going to attempt to charge your Librarian.
Yes.
Even though you're not on the objective, I'm using you to slingshot myself onto the objective.
What's the length of that charge,
It
Dave?
is 8 inches.
Yes, it
As
is.
we measured it.
Yes.
Now over here, my Terminators moved up here, and they see your Dreadnought on that objective.
Yeah.
Now, I could shoot you off of it, but the thing is, I don't want to just do that. I want to take it from you.
Yeah.
So I need to charge you.
What's the length of that charge, Dave?
Also 8 inches.
Yeah, I
Now there's one more chance here. I do have 2 Terminators that are able to charge this Dreadnought as well.
Yes. Tell everyone the length of that charge as
And
well.
It happens to be 8 inches.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now over here, I did come out of the rock, and I do have my missile launcher dude, so he's holding that objective.
Yes.
We know that's fine.
So interestingly, if you kill these guys, you'll be on this objective over here and this objective over the other side. So you'll be on 2.
Yes.
I'll be on these 2.
Yes.
And if you make an 8-inch charge and kill the thing, you win the game.
That's right. Wow, it's so close, just like the other 2 games we've had.
Because the Emperor wants it. The 8 inches. That's the Emperor's number, right?
Shooting phase. Killed those tactical Marines.
Yeah,
That was-
they had 3 wounds
We
left.
knew that was going to happen.
Missile launcher to the face.
So let's start with this one here.
Okay.
Okay, that's an 8-inch
Into my Librarian.
into the Librarian.
Yeah.
Here we go. That's 6.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm gonna attempt to charge
Yeah.
here with those 2 Terminators.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
I need an 8.
Okay.
Okay, that's another 6. Okay,
Oh.
all right, so last chance.
So right now it is 3 objectives to 3. If you make this charge and survive you win.
So they gotta make their initial 8.
8.
Okay, if I don't, I have a chance to re-roll it.
Yes.
Oh. Re-roll this. This is it. This is it, Winter?
This is the 4th 8 roll. Come on, it's only an 8. It's not like a 9. You can do this.
You know what? I think it's appropriate that I
The
use
corn.
the corn dice.
Corn. Maybe this will work. If you're rolling the red ones, all will be in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that logic.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so here it is. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Ah. Okay, here we go. Yes!
Corn.
Yes!
You see?
Yes,
An 8.
okay,
Right, corn
all right.
wants it. Okay,
All
right.
Now there's a chance. Now,
Yeah.
that's the first step.
Yeah.
Now I gotta actually kill you. I'm gonna spend a CP on Fury the first.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s instead of normally hitting on 4s with Power Fist.
Chain fist, you said?
Chain Fist.
Oh, what a lovely chain fist.
Yep. I got 4 Chain Fist there.
Okay.
So here we go. Okay. That's not
Didn't help you very much.
And then wounding on 3s because of the flesh tears.
Yes.
All right.
Strength 8, toughness 8.
Okay. So
Now.
it's 5.
It's AP minus 5. It's chain fists. I don't get a save. He doesn't blow up. He just walks back off to the coffee shop and orders you guys a Snickers and a cup of tea and says, I'll meet you back at the canteen and this is the way the world ends.
Okay. Well, that is the end of the game.
Yeah. I'm on 2 objectives now.
Yes.
That heroic, corny charge at the end, emperor-loving charge at the end, means you're on 3, I'm on 2, no one takes the king of the hill 1. We finally break the deadlock of draw, and you win it with the charge at the end. That was glorious.
Absolutely epic time.
Epic handshake.